Hey there, everybody. It's CP Cards and Dice. Welcome to Tabletop TV. And we have another baseball game. We're presenting the Baltimore Orioles at Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. It's Diego Segui versus Dave McNally. And let me run through the lineups and the other info. The A's are 13-8. This is game 22. The Baltimore Orioles are 11-5. The Baltimore Orioles are led by Earl Weaver. They're in second place in the AL East in our replay, while the Oakland A's are in first place in their division. It's Dick Williams who is at the helm of the A's, the amazing A's. And let's run through the lineups real quick. Starting off is going to be Don Buford in left field, batting leadoff. Davey Johnson batting second. Let's get him in there. I think in the last game, he was batting towards the back end. So let's pop him, push him forward a little bit. And I think Belanger goes back. We'll see what happens. And then it's going to be Davey Johnson batting second. Batting third is Boog Powell. Batting fourth is Frank Robinson. Batting fifth is going to be Paul Blair. Batting sixth is Brooks Robinson. Andy Etchebarren batting seventh, the catcher. Batting eighth is Mark Belanger, and batting ninth is Dave McNally. Let's get going here. We're playing deep drive baseball. You throw three D10. You read the red and the white. 51, that would be on the pitcher side. 50-99, you read off the pitcher. That's going to be a deep drive, so that's going to take us back to the batter. So there is interaction, and you're going to look at the deep drive chart. Let's see what happens here. The deep drive chart says a 26. That's a potential home run. No, it is going to be home run. That's gone. So Don Buford leads off the game with a home run against Diego Segui, and the Orioles lead at 1-0. All right, Davey Johnson is next. That's 0-1. That's a deep drive. We're going to look at a deep drive chart. A 51 this time is going to be a ball that splits the outfielders, Mangual and Rudy, and rolls to the wall and racing around first and into second base with a double is Davey Johnson. So first two batters get extra base hits off Diego Segui. All right, it's Boog Powell, lefty. And it's a 39. That's going to be an out off the batter's card, and an 8 is a fly ball to left field. One out. And with the runner on, we're going to throw a couple of 20-sided die to see if we get that one. We forgot to do it once, so I rolled it twice. And here goes Frank Robinson. That's a 75, and the 75 is going to be a 5-out. It's ripped to second base, Green. Over to third goes Johnson, and Frank Robinson is out, 4-3. The infield for the A's is Johnson at third, Bando at third, Campaneris at short, Green at second, Davis at first, and Dave Duncan behind the plate. From left to right in the outfield is Rudy, Mangual, and Jackson. Paul Blair, runner on third base, 2 outs. And an 87 and a 7, that's going to be a fly ball, right field. Jackson comes over, and that retires the side. So the Orioles pick up a run on 2 hits, and they lead it 1-0. On the home run, the leadoff home run by Buford. Bert Campaneris, who's really struggling with the bat, batting 180. That's a 22, and that's lined and caught by the third baseman, Brooks Robinson, who laid out on that. Nice catch. Joe Rudy's next. And a 25, a 7 is a fly ball left field. Buford comes over, makes the catch. And it's Reggie Jackson. An 80 and an 8 is a fly ball to deep right field, and Frank Robinson backtracks. He's there. 3 up, 3 down. We go to Brooks Robinson on the top side. Diego Segui, the pitch of 46 and a 0. That's going to be line and caught. Campaneris timed his lead perfectly on that. Andy Etchebarren, 71's a defensive result. And a 0-6 is going to take us to the range. And a 31 says, second baseman. It's going to be a ball that's passed green into right center field for a base hit. So Etchebarren's on with a single. And it's Mark Belanger now. I'm going to throw that 20-sided die. A 1 is a wild pitch, pass ball. Then we check it on the chart. 42 and a 4. And a 4 is going to be slow ground ball, chopped to Green, who charges it. It's got one play, and that's the first. 2 out. 13. And McNally is 65 and strike 3. McNally goes down swinging. That retires aside. No runs and a hit. All right, bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Orioles. Tommy Davis. Tommy Davis, it's going to be off the pitcher card at 80 and a 4 is ground ball, second base. 1 up, 1 down. Sal Bando's next. 56, that's line. Base hit to left. Bando's on at first. Not a base stealer. Angel Mangual, 19. And Mangual, defense 61. That's going to be some sort of a potential error. And the first baseman is Powell. Powell at first base is, he's decent. So he's going to make the play. What did I say I rolled? A 61. It's a first baseman, a 61, and he's a 3. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. Powell goes to Belanger. And no throw back because Bando goes in hard. So that's 3-6. And it's with 2 out, it's Duncan and a runner at first base. Here's the pitch. Oh, got our wild pitch. Oh, it is a wild pitch. We're going to use that 0-0. And it's not going to be a wild pitch, I'm pretty sure. 0-0 says if position player is pitching, it's a wild pitch, and no. So Duncan's going to have to roll again here, and we're going to roll that. That's an 89 and a 0. That's line and caught by Robinson again. Another line out to the third baseman, and that retires aside. Don Buford leading us off. He homered to start the game, a 38 and a 5, and that's a ground ball to Green. Throws out Buford. 1 up, 1 down. Davey Johnson. 0-6, and that's a ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit. Johnson's on with a single. And he is not much of a base stealer, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, 3 stolen bases, so we're not going to worry too much about that. All right, Boog Powell. And a 73 is going to be a defensive check. 37 is an error on the ground ball first baseman, and it's bobbled, and everybody is safe. So it's going to be an E3. Tommy Davis. So first and second went out, and it's Frank Robinson. And the 75 again. Oh, no, that's going to be a 2, and that's a slow ground ball back to the pitcher. And that's going to allow both. And Paul Blair. Paul Blair batted 262, so Diego Segui's going to pitch to him. We got to throw our wild pitch. We don't get it. It's a 24 and a 4, and that 24 is a strikeout, and that retires the side. Go to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Orioles. Let's see if the A's can get a run. Even though this is the bottom of the lineup, 71 and a 7, and that's a fly to left. Don Buford is out there in left field. He squeezes it. Diego Segui is next. And an 84, that's going to be off McNally's card. It's popped up right side. First baseman Powell. 2-way. That's the top of the order, Campaneris. And an 83 and a 4. And that is a slow chopper to the second baseman who comes in for it, throws over to first, and that retires aside. Brooks Robinson, top of the fourth. 0-4, and that's going to be line. Base hit to left, played on a hop. Rudy gets it in. So Robinson is on at first, and Robinson's not a base stealer. Andy Etchebarren, and we got to need our wild pitch roll. 79 and a 6, and a 6 going to be ripped to the shortstop Campaneris, who tosses it to Green. Relay to first in time. 6-4-3 double play. Mark Belanger with nobody on and 2 out, and a 43 and a 2, and that's a comebacker. Segui feels his position, and that retires the side. Joe Rudy leading us off. 13, and that's ground ball and through into left field. Base hit for Rudy. Reggie Jackson is next. Oh. And that looks like a 65. A 65 is going to be defensive check. See what happens. A 0-4 takes us to range, and a 70 on range is a fly ball left field. This may drop in front of Buford. Let's see what Buford is out there. Buford is a 3, and it is going to drop in. 71 is a little Texas leaguer that drops in, and this is going to allow Rudy potentially to go to third, and we're going to roll for that. Try to send him to third with nobody out. I don't really do that. So I'm going to play it safe with nobody out. First and second. And Tommy Davis. Tommy Davis was a heck of a hitter. Batted .324 in 200 at-bats, 250 plate appearances. So we throw for the wild pitch. We're looking for that one. We don't get it. All right, here goes Tommy Davis with runners on first and second. Nobody out. Just stay out of let's stay out of the double play. And an 88 and a 4, and I don't know if that's going to do it. That's going to be a fielder's choice. Ground ball to Johnson, who flips to Belanger for 1 out. That's all they're going to get on that. So first and third now. The A's are down by 1. They got first and third with only 1 out. This is a good opportunity for them to tie the game. Let's see what Bando can do. And a 99 and a 6 is going to be ripped to short. Infield is actually in. So everybody's going to hold on this. I mean, 1 play, and that's the first. So it's 6-3. Everybody holds on the ground ball. 6-3. Well, no, not everybody holds. Wait a second. No, everybody cannot hold on that. All right, Bando rips it to short, and let's do that again. That's funny. All right, runner on first is going to make it to second base. Oh, no, the batter is out. Runner on first is going to make it to second. Okay, there you go. And it's going to be a 6-3. Perfect. Okay, now it's going to be Mangual with 2 outs. It's 1-0 Orioles, and the A's have runners on second and third here in the fourth. Oh, that was a close one. We got a 2. Here goes Mangual. Mangual batted .286. Another one who, an 81. That's way high. That's a 5, and that's ripped to short again. And Belanger is going to go to first and in time to get Mangual. 6-3. That retires the side. So the A's leave 2 on. Failed to tie the game there. Had a really good opportunity, and they blew it. It's going to be McNally. McNally with an 89 and a 6, and that's ripped to short. Backhanded by Campaneris. Long throw in time to get the pitcher. Don Buford. And he's responsible for the only run in the game, a leadoff home run. That's an 8. That's a fly ball center field. Mangual. He's there. 2 out, and it's Davey Johnson. 39 and 6 is a ground ball to the shortstop, who charges it. And he throws out Davey Johnson. Dave Duncan leading it off here in the bottom of the 5th. Got another pitcher's duel, 24. That's going to be strike 3. Dick Green is next. 66, and that's going to be a defensive lookup. A 40 is a ground ball to the third baseman, Brooks Robinson, and throw to first, and that's high. It pulled Powell off the bag, and that's going to be an error, E5. That's something you don't see very often, but Green is on at first with 1 out. And Diego Segui is going to, he's an automatic out. Doesn't matter what he does. He's going to try to bunt. 61. He may get lucky here. 461. Actually, a 61 is a. Let's see the bunt chart. Based on balls, ball runner holes. So we're going to have to swing it. We're going to, you know what? Again, we're going to try to bunt. And if that's 2 strikes. Again, we're going to square a 60, and that's a ball. Jeez. And an 0-3 is a strikeout. No wild pitch. No wild pitch. No wild pitch. Okay. So strikeout. 2 outs and top of the order with Green on at first base. Again, throw the wild pitch so I don't forget. And a 23 is going to be a chopper to the first baseman. Powell is going to flip to McNally, 3-1, and that retires the side. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Boog Powell, 19 is a base on balls, so he walks. Segui can go 11, has 11 points. So he's still good. 49 and a 2 is a hard ground ball to the first baseman, and Tommy Davis is going to go to Campaneris. Campaneris back to Davis, 3-6-3, double play. And I don't think I rolled. Did I roll the wild pitch? I may have. I'm not sure. All right, Paul Blair. And a 49 and a 3 is a ground ball to the first baseman, Davis. And he races Blair to the bag and beats him. So we go to the bottom of the 6th, Joe Rudy. 91 and a 3. That's an out. Slow grounded to Robinson, who charges bare hands it, fires the first low throw, but scooped by Powell, 5-3. Reggie Jackson, 12, and that's line base hit to right field. Single for Jackson. He's going to try to steal. We need something really low. It's not going to happen. Tommy Davis now, and a 69, and that is a 7. That's fly to left. 2 out. Jackson's going to try to steal again. Nope. And it's Sal Bando. Oh, forgot to do that. And there it is. Oh, 19. Sal Bando, ball 4. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Angel Mangual. Oh, that's the wrong one. And a 99 and a 7, and that's a fly ball left field. And that retires the side. We go to the top of the 7th. Dave Duncan. I'm sorry, Brooks Robinson leading it off in the top of the 7th against Diego Segui. Let's see how Diego Segui, he's faced the lineup only twice. Plus, he's given up a run. That's 3. And he's gone. This is going to be a 7th inning. That will be 10. So he's still good. All right, Brooks Robinson. 83 and a 4, 98 and a 5. And it's a rip to second. Green sidearms it to first. 2 out. And Mark Belanger on a 64. That's ball 4. Belanger walks. And it's McNally now. A 0-6, and that is going to be a strikeout. That retires the side. Dave Duncan is leading it off in the bottom of the 7th. 21 is a strikeout. Duncan goes after the curveball. Green is next in 0-0. That's a potential deep drive. Let's see what happens. And a 29, that's a deep drive. Back goes Buford to the track, to the wall. Looks up, and that's out of here. Game is tied. Dick Green, who hit 12 home runs, connects for one here, tying the game here in the bottom of the 7th. That was a 29, and that ball is out of here. All right, Diego Segui with 1 out. And an 83 and a 1. It's going to be popped up right side. First baseman Powell makes the catch. 2 out. And it's 13. That's going to be strike 3 on Bert Campaneris. And that retires the side. So let's quickly look at here. It's going to be Buford. So Segui has gone 3 times through the lineup. 4. And this is going to, oh, you know what? I should have pinch hit for him because he's out. Darn. All right. What are you going to do? And we're going to bring in let's see who we got in there. We got Lindblad, Locker. We're bringing in Bob Locker. We're bringing Bob Locker. So all tied at 1, so it's going to be no decision for Segui. Playing deep drop baseball, all tied at 1, top of the 8th is going to be Don Buford. And a 22 and a 3, and that's ball 4. So Buford walks. And Buford can try to steal here. It's got to be really low, and that's not going to do it. All right, so Buford is on at first. Let's see if we can – oh, we're going to try a hit and run with Davey Johnson. And a 16, and that's going to be a base on balls, or let's see what that says on the hit and run chart. On the hit and run chart, a base on balls is we're going to have to roll again, or actually use the modifier die of 3. It says foul ball. All right. I'm going to try one more time. And a 16 again, that's the same thing. That's foul back, so it's 0-2. And we're just going to hit away now. We forgot to do that. Got to do that at least 3 times. All right, it's a 62, and a 62 is going to be a strikeout. So Davey Johnson goes down swinging. Powell, we're rolling that 20-sided die. That's a 0-7. That's going to be line base hit. And Buford, will he make it to third? See what he is. He will make it to third. First and third now, so F goes to third. So first and third, the infield is going to come in for the A's here in the top of the 8th. It's Frank Robinson against Bob Locker. And the 74 is going to be a 9, and that's a fly ball center field. This may be deep enough to get Buford home. Buford with 1 out is a fast runner. Fly out F8, a fast runner will score. So it's a sacrifice fly to 8. And the game, the tie has been broken. It's 2-1 Baltimore on the sac fly by Frank Robinson. Now you get Paul Blair. 2-1 Orioles. Here's the pitch to Blair, a 97 and a 6. And that 6 is ripped to second. Backhanded by Green, over to first in time, and that retires the side. Joe Rudy leading it off in the bottom of the 8th. McNally's still doing good. Let's see. He's got 12. He's gone 7, giving up 1 run. That's 8. And has been through the lineup 3 times. So that's 11. And he can go 12. So he can go 1 more, which is the 8th. Then we're going to have to bring in somebody. And a 55. Oh, just missed being a deep drive. That's line base hit to left. Played on a hop by Buford. Rudy's on at first. Wild pitch, nothing there. Reggie Jackson looking for him to connect. And there's nothing there either. Foul back. And 16 is going to be ball 4, so runners on first and second. Tommy Davis. And an 89 and a 2 is a comebacker to the pitcher. And he's going to turn around and throw to Belanger. Belanger over to first, not in time. So it's first and third. It's a 1-6 fielder's choice. And it's Sal Bando here with the opportunity to tie the game in the bottom of the 8th with runners on first and third and only 1 out. The infield is going to come in. And the 55 is going to be line base hit. That's going to score Rudy. And Davis may make it to third base. with 1 out on a 55, which is a single plus, and no. Oh, wait, a single plus, yes. So Tommy Davis is going to make it to third on the single plus. First and third. And the game is tied at 2 apiece. And it's Angel Mangual. Infield is in. 87-0. That's line, and that's going to be a base hit. With the infield in, line drive. I believe line drives. Let me look at that. Are infield in, line drives become singles plus. So that's past the diving Belanger into center field, into left center field. And Bando is going to make it to third base. And the A's have taken a 3-2 lead. Duncan is up next. And let me take a quick peek at who exactly was available for the Orioles or who they were using. Just try to keep it as close to authentic as I can. Can't stop playing deep drive baseball.
You want to see different.
All right, that's something I was watching earlier. Let's see who they're using. Fred Sherman. Fred Sherman is somebody they're using. Fred Sherman. Who else are they using? Oh, this is the wrong team. Wait a second. I'm looking at the Tigers.